Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tank. Today is the 7th of February, 2022. In this video, we're going to be talking about Atom. I'll be giving you guys my 2 cents about where it's at in the market, as well as where I think things might be going in the short to near future. But before I do that, if you guys would, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I will have you know that when you do subscribe to my channel, not only are you being a great supportive person and helping me grow here on YouTube, but you could possibly win yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV and or MSI 2060 GPU once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, do everybody a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to start off on the daily time frame, and we're still using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool of choice. The first thing I want to point out to you guys is we're trading for $32.44. Let me bring up Market Cipher B, which is the lower section of the charts right here, and show you guys what I'm seeing right now. Now, Market Cipher B, guys, we do show the RSIs clearly looking like they're starting to kind of round a little bit, guys. You can see it a lot better when you actually zoom in on the time frame. Right now, this looks like it's clearly pointing up, but don't get fooled out, guys. Kind of zoom in and squint your eyes a little bit. As you can see, it does look like we're trying to take a little bit of a breather. With every pump, there is a little bit of a retracement or a retest of support. So expect that, guys. Things don't just move in a straight line. We're going to have to, at some point, compose ourselves and kind of go sideways or come back down and test a key level of support, which is, I think, right around $31.50 to $31. I think so long as we can hold that price point, we will probably see more than likely $35 here shortly. But I just wanted to point that out to you guys. Now, again, keep in mind that we are on a daily time frame. The RSIs do lag behind quite a bit when you're on the daily time frame. So do with that what you will. We do show on the momentum waves that we do see positive money flow being the green money flow right here. And we also can see it represented down here on the bars. So that is another good thing on Market Cipher B. But I just wanted to really point out to you guys the RSIs on Market Cipher B and how they're kind of flattening out or kind of looking like they're rounding kind of like that. Not a bad thing. I'm just letting you guys know that maybe right now is not the time to chase pumps. Right now, we are clearly above the 200 SMA. We are retesting the 50 SMA, which is this red line right here. And as you guys can see so far, that is treating us as resistance by the wicks on these candles. Now, I do think that eventually, like I said, we will recapture that 50 SMA on the daily time frame, bringing us back up to $34 to $35, but only time will tell. Don't front run things, guys. I'm more of one of those people that like to focus more on retest levels or key support levels to be retested and confirmed before I actually start getting ultra focused on any kind of position being taken in my portfolio. Not financial advice, just giving you guys something to think about going forward. I want to zoom out on the daily time frame and kind of give you guys my thesis, my point of view long term on Atom's chart. Now, as you guys can see, I've been charting this trend line ever since the Corona dump back in March 2020. And ever since then, yes, I have adjusted it a few times. This upward trend line has treated us really well, guys, and so far we are well above this massive upwards trend line, which has been tested quite a few times and is a very strong trend line to the upside, guys. We've tested it once, twice, 3 times a lady, 4 times. And so that is a really strong support line going forward, guys. And right now we are clearly well away from that support line right now to the upside. And another thing I want to point out to you guys is I've been sharing this actually over my past couple of videos, and I just want to share it one more time because even though I'm ultra bullish for Cosmos, or aka Atom, going forward, I think 2022 is the year for Cosmos. There's always that possibility that things go south on us, right? There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, doubt going on right now, guys. I know a lot of us already know what's going on with the Fed and what might happen in March. If that does happen, there is always that possibility that we see a mass sell-off happen, guys. Don't ever think that can't happen. No matter how bullish you are on whatever ecosystem, it can happen. There's only 3 things that ever happen in this game, and let me show you guys what that is. We'll either go sideways, we'll dump, or we'll pump, guys. That's the only 3 things that ever happen. So I always try to tell you guys, be ready for that at all times. If you're ready for those 3 things to happen in your portfolio at all times, and no matter what, you'll be good. You'll do good long term. So I just kind of want to stress that to you guys. Be ready no matter how biased you are about whatever you're investing into for those 3 scenarios, because that's a legit thing that could always happen. If that does happen, the thing that I've been charting, though, to go back to my original point and not be so long-winded, is I've been charting and not just Atom's chart, but a lot of different charts, what the average break below the 200 SMA once the 200 SMA is broken. Now, again, guys, I want to stress this to you guys. The 200 SMA is this yellow line right here. Now, what I've been measuring is once it actually gets broken, what is the average move below the 200 SMA if it's, in a span of about 20 to 30 days. So significant moves below, and when it stays below the 200 SMA, what is the average move that we can expect price action for Atom Atom and a few of these other assets once it actually breaks the 200 SMA. And one of the things that I found after doing a lot of research and a lot of calculations by hand is that the average move for the Atom chart is about 39.17%. Average move below the 200 SMA once that 200 SMA is broken. Now, I'm not saying it necessarily actually has to go all the way down to that, but if you're a long-term DCAer, if you're a long-term investor, I just kind of want to give you guys realistic ideas or pictures or a clue of where maybe you could be finding a bottom. On average, by math, that is about 39.17% below the 200 SMA if it does get broken again, guys. Again, it could be something like this where we see mass sell-off happen in March and we could come all the way down to right around here. This is actually where it actually calculates to, which is about $17 to $20 on the charts. Just so happens to line up quite well with this upward trend line, right? But that is the average move, guys. If we take the 200 SMA right here, and let's just say if it got broken to there, down to here, that is about the average move conservatively to where we could expect maybe a floor or for a bottoming to happen on the charts. This is 37, which is about $17 right now. Price action has moved to the right a little bit since I've done these calculations. So again, it's about $17. That is about 37.68% from where the 200 SMA is right now, guys. If we get any kind of capitulation, if we get a mass sell-off, that's where I'm going to be deploying a lot of capital. And I just kind of want to point out to you guys that it's kind of weird how it kind of lines exactly up to this upward trend line and where I've been kind of showing you guys on the charts over my past couple of videos with this average move below the 200 SMA. But that's what I got going on right now, guys. I do think that if we can hold momentum right around here, which again is about $31 to $31.50, we will more than likely probably capture $34 to $35 and be on our way. I think Cosmos is going to be doing phenomenally well over 2022. That's just my thesis. That's just my thoughts. Do your own research, guys. Always do your own research. Please don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, be blessed. Peace.